Welcome to Tips of How to Be on a Virtual Call. I've got 9 tips for you in this session. The first one is make sure that you participate. Come prepared, ready to go. Don't multitask and be present on the call. Don't be looking around and doing all that. Be present. The next tip is engage with the other participants. Engage in both your group meetings and out of the group meetings if you need to and if you'd like to. Be engaged, ask questions, be genuinely interested, be inquisitive, hold back judgments, offer to help if they're stuck on a point or they need some help in some area. Be interested in what's being discussed on the calls and in your meetings. The third tip I have is be courteous to other participants. Treat others with respect and be courteous to the other group members that are with you. You all need to work together. Chances are your grades are all related, so you really want to be courteous to the others and treat them with respect. The next tip I have is to speak clearly. Speak slowly and clearly so others are able to understand you. In many cases, you may have different accents on the call. For those people, the slower you speak, the more people will understand. When we talk about speaking clearly, it's also a point that if you don't understand something, say something. Just say, could you tell me more about that? Or could you repeat that? Could you say that in a different way if you're having a misunderstanding on the language that's being used? The next tip is keep your body movements minimal. You don't have to sit perfectly still, but it can be distracting if you're getting up and down and you're fidgeting in your seat. And just like anything else, if you're slouching over a little bit, if you're too relaxed. So keep your body movements at a minimal for that. Move and gesture slowly and naturally. When we talk about that, we're really talking about your body language, and that accounts for a large portion of your communication and how people receive your message. Fast gestures can be distracting from your message, so be careful, even on video and webcams, be careful about what your motions are, what your movements are, and what your gestures are. Maintain eye contact by looking into the camera. This is a hard one to follow for even people that do this a lot. We tend to want to look at the person who's speaking, but if you do that, your eyes are away from the camera and it looks like you're looking down. So you want to keep that eye contact with that light on your computer. Okay. Work from a quiet space, and I know this isn't always possible, but you want to do this as much as you can. Find as much of a quiet space as you can. Mute if you're near a lot of background noise. And if you have the option to use chat to say what you need to, if the background noise is too loud, that's a good alternative for you to do, is use that chat. And then finally, the number 9 reason or tip for you is to keep your webcam on when you're speaking. This will help people stay engaged with what you're saying. And for group assignments, it's recommended that you keep your webcam on because it helps with engagement and understanding. So those are 9 tips that I have for you of how to be on a virtual call to make them successful for you. Here's some additional resources. I hope these were helpful, and I hope you take a look at the resources.